Hi everyone. For today's video, I'd like to take a deeper dive into Intel. All right, as always, let's start off with the weekly. All right, let's go through the checklist. First and foremost, let's take a look at the fundamentals with the weekly chart. With that, I like to turn on the ESV dashboard. Looking at the sales, Intel has not been doing great. It's probably reflected here in the stock. So that's a negative. EPS is also not increasing, which is another negative. But guidance is a big plus because on the earnings there was a big increase. So if we zoom into the daily, they probably reported good news and the stock pop out of this short consolidation period. All right. So overall, fundamentally, this was a B probably. But why am I interested? I'm interested because there's a change of character in the stock yet again. So let's take a look at it on the weekly again. From a technical perspective, this stock has been underperforming the market for quite a while. Let's say from roughly this peak right here. From here to there, it is a big drop. So let's see, from there to there, that is a drop of 63%. Then it consolidated, try to come out of this consolidation, but the range is too high. Well, it was still like 17%, so it's not too bad, but it ultimately failed. It's trying again, do another round of consolidation. All right, let's zoom into the daily for the technical and take a look at the RS. The RS has been doing well in the past week and a half session, as you can see on the positive slope line on the RS, and there's a green dot to indicate that it is at a new 52-week high as far as RS goes. But before that, it was pretty mixed. As you can see, up and down, up and down. Recently, it really has been outperforming, and this will kind of add on to the next point, which is accumulation, because I think there are a lot of accumulations in this base, as you can see with the green bars. Lots of green bars, lots of high volume buying. So institutions have been accumulating shares in this basing period, which is a very good plus. Now, recently, in the past 5 trading days, there has been a huge amount of accumulation and really doesn't give you any much of a chance to get into this unless you're following it very tightly. All right, but let's take a look at the support by the 65-day EMA. I have an undisciplined buy right there that at around this price, and then again at the 65-day EMA level. Those both were bad buys because immediately it went down. But it only took a few sessions or chops before it found support on the 65-day EMA again. Now, a better buy would have been the height of this price, which is going through this small period of consolidation. And that's kind of where it starts showing some good relative strength. Now, let's take a look at so again, as far as support for the 65-day EMA goes, the reason that I was buying here because it was very close to the 65-day EMA, and I saw quite a few supports. If I look left, starting right here, really don't know why. I also drew in this downward trend line to show that it tried to break through. So let's visit this pattern, right? So it tried to break through a downward trend line with good volume right here, which is similar to what we have right in the past few days. But it ultimately came back in, form another base, try to go it again, with the latest earnings, but ultimately came back in again. Now it's trying to go again. So that is 1, 2. This is the third attempt. Usually, the market will succeed after 3 attempts. So as of right now, looking for the low risk entry. It looks like if you were to buy right now, there's really no way to manage risk. So I'm waiting for some sort of consolidation period and hopefully coming back to the top of this base right here, which is at around 34.78 price, which by then, which will be where the 65 EMA will end up with. So that will be the ideal buy for the next few sessions to come down and visit around this price, and the 65-day EMA will catch up to act as support. Now let's turn on the Super Trend AI tool, and it turned green on this day, which is a second support above the 65-day. So a good buy would have been over the high of this price, which is 34.48. As you can see, it came back in that next day a little bit, but ultimately closed above the high of that day. So 34.48, and it closed at 34.53, so slightly above. I definitely missed that, so I'm now waiting for this stock to come back in to, again, around this price range. All right, that is all. Thank you very much.